Hi everyone, it's Evangeline, and today we're going to be taking a look at our Titan Chain Diamond Alloy Snow Tire Chains right here on our 2021 Ford Bronco. So these are the easy to use tire chains from Titan Chain. Definitely something I would recommend if you want the perks of having that diamond pattern over your tires. You need that extra stopping power and when you go on turns, when you're going over snow and ice, but you don't want to put too much effort into it or pay too much for something you don't need. So that's where this comes in handy. Ease of use and works well and looks good. The first thing we're going to talk about is the diamond pattern. So notice how it covers more of your tire compared to your traditional ladder style chains. This gives you increased stopping power as well as helps you out when you have those turns. Now let's talk about the links that create that diamond pattern. The links are made of a manganese nickel alloy construction, so the focus of those is to prevent corrosion. That's especially important if you're using this over multiple seasons because you want to make sure that any of that salt and that ice does not corrode your links. And they form a square link, so each side has that flat edge that helps bite into the snow, bite into the ice. You also have a little extra tension or a little extra traction there because of that little grippy. So these have the premium design without the premium price. So some things you don't have with this tire chain is there is no rim protection. So just make sure to mount it on the outside of your rims. You can see here we're perfectly fine. It's also not Class S compatible. What that means is there's a Class SAE. That's a classification talking about the clearance behind your tire. If you have limited clearance behind your tire, you get a Class S chain. We have some cable chains here at etrailer that will work with that. Check out those product videos. This though is great for if you need extra traction. You're perfectly fine with not getting a Class S compatible chain because you want that extra traction. This utilizes its own version of a color coding system. So you have these different colors which help you out with figuring out what the next step is. But another perk to it is since these chains on the front are coated, that means even if you're not wearing gloves, you can still put these chains on without freezing your fingers off. I have these installed on the rear tires of our Ford Bronco as per the owner's manual. Also, this is tire size 255, 75, R17. I know the Ford Bronco comes with a bunch of different possible tire sizes, so definitely check it out. It's going to be printed on your tire sidewall if you're not sure where it is, and that will help you figure out as you use our fit guide here at etrailer to get the proper fit for your tires. Before I show you how to install these chains, let's talk about how they arrive. So they arrive in this soft shell case. I like it because then it's definitely an upgrade from the canvas bags that we get some of our other chains in. It also helps if you're just storing this inside of your vehicle. Some states require that you have chains inside of your vehicle at all times. This helps out with that. As you open that zipper, you're gonna find two tire chains as well as a little goodie bag. So that goodie bag is just going to have some replacement links in case you damage your links and some plastic gloves. I recommend using our tire chain safety install kit though. That's going to have a rubber mat as well as some lights, and then use your own gloves. So my personal thoughts about these tire chains is this is going to be the best middle of the road option. You have a really good carrying case to keep inside of your vehicle for if you just need to have tire chains on hand. This is really easy to put on, especially compared to traditional ladder style chains. You also have that self-tensioning system. So instead of rubber tensioners that you have to get separately and then put on, this just tensions as you go. It's not as fancy or doesn't have the same kind of premium features as the Koenig tensioning tire chain, but you still get that diamond pattern, you get that ease of use, and it works well since you have really large square links. So after talking about this tire chain, if you think it's the right fit for you, let's take a look at the install process. So what I do first is I set up my tire chains on the garage floor. I highly recommend you do this too the moment your tire chains arrive. That way you're familiar with how to install your tire chains and you can double check that everything still looks good while you're in the comfort of your garage and not stranded by the side of the road. So right over here, I'm just gonna comb the chains out and just double check, make sure none of them are twisted, none of them are facing the wrong way. To know if it's facing the right way, go double check that these have the flat portion. Those are gonna be facing your tire. The hook portion is facing away from your tire. Once you've confirmed that, what I do is I grab the yellow end and then I feed it around the tire. So once you've brought this around, what I then do is just comb it out into an arc around the tire. I found that makes it easier to get everything settled into place, because your next step is going to be to grab each end of the chain and connect it above the tire. This easily hooks into there. Pull it so it's nice and secure. Leave it behind your tire as you pull the rest of the chains forward. So on the top, we have this yellow chain and this green hook. Connect those and then go down to the bottom. This long gray chain fits right into that hook, I guess, and then you pull it just to get as much tension, and then we're gonna secure it to the top. So what I do is I could either put it through both hoops. I'm just gonna put it through one because that's enough tension. Pull that and then get that hooked up. Now we need to get this connected to the top. So go through one of the hoops. I'll pick this one at the bottom. And then from here, we're gonna bring this upwards. So that took a little bit of effort from me, just because I don't have that much strength, but just like that, everything is secured. This is gonna adjust your chains as you drive around. Do the exact same thing on the other side, and what I recommend doing afterwards is just drive forward a couple feet, double check that everything looks good. Once it is, you are good to go. And that was a look right here at our Titan Chain Alloy Snow Tire Chains in the diamond pattern here on our 2021 Ford Bronco. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed the journey.